Welcome to the show about the show, the podcast. This is episode 449. My name is Will, and I can barely move my arms. I am joined as always by Ben, who is a miracle and a goddess sent from heaven. Hi, Ben.
Hello.
And of course, Atticus is here, fresh off some R&R on Guam with the Doolittle twins. Hi, Atticus.
Hello.
This is a show currently about Twin Peaks. Today we're talking about episode 26, aka the 19th episode of season 2, called Variations on Relations. We also have a Patreon where we release a bonus hangout show every week. That's over at patreon.com/drskeleton. And remember, subscribe to us on YouTube. Question: how much flute playing and storytelling would you guys put up with for one room temperature beer?
Probably a lot.
You love that room temp beer.
Yeah.
Am I in that
would.
room?
You are in
Do
the
I see
room.
the room I'm in?
There's a guy with a dog collar on as well. It's this exact situation. How much of this are you enduring?
I'm headed out pretty early.
Yeah. I guess I don't mean to be like too victim blamey on this guy because, it's no one's fault for getting murdered. But this guy seemed to be very easily manipulated with the promise of a beer or something.
And a party. And you
And a
see
party.
who you're going to party with,
party,
and you're like,
yeah.
still game.
You guys know who that is? The
No,
guy-
but I was trying to place it. Who is it?
I thought it was Jimmy Kimmel. He looks like a young Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay, I didn't think that. But
It's
okay.
not Jimmy Kimmel.
It's not Tim Robinson's character in like the motorcycle sketch.
No, but he just used the same costuming. That's for sure. It's Ted Raimi, who is Sam Raimi's younger brother.
Oh.
Which I didn't recognize, but I thought he was Kimmel. But I guess he's a guy.
Nice. Sadly, that beer joint is no longer. It's probably been bought up by like Sapporo or one of the Anheuser-Busch or Sapporo or one of the other very few beer companies in the world now. But I bet you wish you could get a room temperature beer for listening to a song nowadays.
Now you got to listen to an album. You know? Inflation.
Inflation. Well, we're going to talk about, variations on relations here today. A scary name for a Twin Peaks episode. I don't like.
Yeah. I don't want to see
worrisome.
you get weird with it, Twin Peaks.
Yeah. So far, what you've seen now is straight down the middle relations. What we're not going to do now is we're going to riff a little bit and get a little bit weird with it.
It's a longer version of, they should have just called the episode Polyamory or something like that.
Could have been.
That's what I call. That's what I call polyamory.
Now that's what I call
Relations.
polyamory, volume 12. This episode aired April 11th, 1991. It was directed by Jonathan Sanger, and it was written by Mark Frost and Harley Payton. And Ben is going to read our summary today.
Okay, do you want me to reprise the log lady voice, or shall I do it normal? Okay. Pie. Whoever invented the pie? Here was a great person. In Twin Peaks, we specialize in cherry pie and huckleberry pie. We have many other types of pie, and at the Double R Diner, Norma knows how to make them all better than anyone I have ever known. I hope Norma likes me. I know I like her and respect her. I have spit my pitch gum out of my mouth onto her walls and floors and sometimes onto her booths. Sometimes I get angry and do things I'm not proud of. I do love Norma's pies. I love pie with coffee.
We're well over any sort of gestures towards profundity even at this point, I think.
Real stinker.
She's kind of doing a variation of the hack bit that's like, who is the first person to make a pie? What were they thinking? Oh, yeah, let me just put some fruit under a crust? That's insane.
It's almost like a weird, like, fourth wall break. Like, to have the fourth wall break just think about the characters, their own relation. Like, a reverse I don't know what I'm trying to say, but there's like there's got to be some sort of term for this when you're expecting to be spoken to as the audience, but instead they're just complaining about their own relationships with the characters.
yeah. You are the omniscient Greek chorus or whatever, but you don't seem to. But like right now, you're talking about like the Double R Diner as if it's a real place. Like it's not a real place. You're talking
Filming
to a camera. Yeah.
You did 3 takes.
What do
of
you
this.
think is happening?
Do you guys ever get inspired
No.
to just okay? Do you ever get inspired to just stop watching? You ever hear somebody talking about a pie in a TV show, and you're like, maybe I'll go do that instead.
Make a pie?
Yeah, eat a pie.
I'll
with
pause
coffee.
and go get a treat.
Well, that's what I'm asking. But how often does that happen because of something you saw in the show?
Do you mean how many times does it get all the way to pie or all the way to the kitchen for something?
All the way to the kitchen, let's say, or somewhere else. Maybe go on a vacation.
I mean, pretty much I'm only kind of spurred into action by like getting up and going into the kitchen for a treat, and but that does happen, that's for sure. I think especially because we've been watching, like the Great British Baking Show or whatever it's called, and that's like, ooh, I'm thinking about the sweet treats we got in the other room. Maybe I'll go munch on some of those.
They should. This is my AI guy mindset. They should, at the end of the Great British Bake Off, instead of making like homemade stuff that's actually good, they should just make like stuff that you can buy at the store. So
like
at the
Oreos.
end, you're like, my favorite character made the Oreos? Hell yeah, let's go to Hy-Vee and buy some Oreos.
It's got the overlay, like you can order live from Amazon.
Push to your phone.
Buy the Log Ladies Oreos now.
I don't think I've ever impulse pied. I feel like pie is something that comes to me when it will come to me. You know what I mean? Like it'll be around.
Yeah.
It'll
I don't
find its
really-
way to me.
I don't accept it usually when it comes my way, to be honest.
Wow.
It's not
This explains all of your
That
bad luck,
interesting.
I think. This is very
declining the pies.
Yeah, you can't be declining pie. That's crazy.
Take a cake though. Cake is pretty good.
I'm pie over cake. By a mile. You're cake over pie.
Cake, definitely. Definitely. Okay, the lawmen enter Owl Cave and notice that someone has been there since their last visit and determine that it was Wyndham Earl. Cooper and Andy draw the petroglyph and Harry calls Major Briggs. Any
Who
thoughts
make
on the
these cave drawings? This has me saying, what the heck? Is this Lost? Are we watching a Lost again? It's not funny, but I just say it all the time anyway.
They need
It's just
like an archaeologist type person. We got a lot of doctors and lawmen and stuff like that in Twin Peaks. They need
Tom
We need
Hanks-esque.
Nick Cage and National Treasure type thing to come in and say, these appear to be modern petroglyphs rather than ancient. I think we're dealing with a modern situation here.
It's just Doc Hayward in the pit helmet. He's just also a doctor of archaeology as well.
How do we know that's not what he is? He's, Dr. Jill Biden style doctor instead of
That they just let do autopsies for fun.
yeah.
Guy, 2026 guy mad at Jill Biden.
She's not a real doctor.
I'm not mad. I think that's good. I think we should have more of that. I want to be one too. Earl tells a story of the black and white lodges to Leo and Rusky Tomasky.
He's named?
Did they say it? How did they say it?
I didn't realize he
They
actually
said-
had a name.
I feel like Rusty might have come up. Maybe I just saw it in the title thing. Okay.
Okay, because I think I think he's credited as Heavy Metal Youth.
Well, yes, it says Rusty is a youth to whom he promised beer and a party. Come here, youth. How about a beer and a party?
I mean, he's awesome. I love this guy. This performance is fantastic. Great one episode character to have in the show, I think.
Pete makes a poem about Josie as he figures out the next chess move. Catherine requests his help to open the box from Thomas Eckert. Pete figures that it is a puzzle box.
Sorry, what are we freaking watching? Lost?
I was like 2 scenes in a row, like, fuck off with this. Like, more Wyndham Earl, like, lore dropping stuff I don't care about, followed up with, like, I wonder what's in the box. Like, I don't wonder what's in the box.
I did enjoy... They did make the deft move of having Pete interact with it, though. That was going to be the only way I was going to kind of care at all about it. And
because he's the puzzle master. The
he's
local
the
puzzle master.
And just kind of... It's kind of like handing a golden retriever like a toy kind of thing. You're not really sure what they're going to do with it, but it's going to kind of bring you joy to watch them chew on it or whatever, nuzzle it around, and that's kind of what Pete Martell is of the show.
Did you need 2 scenes of it though, or would you have been satisfied with just him opening it in the second scene?
I mean, I did enjoy him opening it and then immediately closing it.
Fuck.
Yeah, fucking go, Pete.
You want to make sure that's empty, buddy.
I want to hear about
true puzzle. That's puzzle mindset, though. You know, you can't just open
that's
it.
Cheat. That's a cheat
you gotta
code.
Figure it out. You want to understand it. Close that. Close that.
I thought
back
the
up.
secret was dropping it. He was testing that theory.
I do need I mean, we talked about the spin-off show about Pete, and I think that it super needs to happen. Every little thing that he drops about his past is very evocative and fantastic. With his, I can't even remember why he ran into a puzzle box in Guam. Is that why he brought it up? But he was like, yeah, he enjoyed some R&R in Guam with the Doolittle twins.
But they didn't look that much alike.
Yeah.
Which is not what twins means, but...
I'm sure people, I mean, definitely 100% people still do this today, but I'm going to say it as if it was a thing that only happened back then. People love to go to another country and be like, like you go to Guam and then you happen to run into a puzzle box and then probably live the rest of your life being, Guam, the land
this
of
reminds me of my time in Guam. Yeah, the land of puzzles. Yes.
Every city ever you land in, the land of romantic novels.
His Josie poem, too, by the way, we kind of skipped over that. That was it's not a great poem. He was just sort of like, Josie, I loved her. She was great. Josie was hot. Josie was awesome.
He's trying to come up with words that rhyme with room, I think, right?
He's really committed to that word being in the poem.
Yeah. The lasting
Josie
power
makes
of
me want to
Joan
goon.
Bobby tries to convince Shelley to enter the Miss Twin Peaks contest, saying that beautiful people have easier lives. Dwayne and Lana have breakfast, and Lana tells him she wants to win the contest and requests him to guarantee this. Cooper enters the diner and puts in an order for him and the lawman.
Can I go time out? Because there's a lot of stuff that happens here in the diner, and I want to go character by character a little bit here. But Bobby and Shelley, he's figured out the key to success by watching TV, and it's beautiful people are successful.
I think he says he was reading up and watching TV. Which I think leaned probably heavier more on the TV watching.
Mm-hmm. Which
that's the way to do it.
Speaking of breaking the fourth wall, but a little textual interaction here. Dan Ashbrook and Madge and Amick, two of the most beautiful people on the show, talking to each other here about this. There you go.
What do you think Bobby was watching? Do you think he was watching that 30 Rock episode?
Which 30 Rock episode?
With John Hamm when he's in like it's like John Hamm is like Liz Lemon's new boyfriend, and he's a doctor, and he like passed medical school because he's so handsome that no one wanted to tell him anything, that he just coasts through life in the bubble.
That's probably
what actually would have been on TV back then.
He's probably like watching Invitation to Love.
Dallas. Oh, Invitation to Love. Yes, forgot.
Yeah. Have an in-universe
serious answer.
Yeah,
that's true.
Which we haven't seen in a while now. Have we seen it at all in the second season? Probably. I think there was like this theme song going on at Leo's return.
It also got bought up by Netflix and Paramount or whatever, and is no longer on public access.
Mm-hmm. But Bobby says, "Don't argue with me. Bobby's in charge. You understand?" He like grabs Shelly's arm. Really gross moment from him. And I want to talk about the mayor and Lana, or Milford
Mayor
and
Dwayne.
Lana's accent is much stronger than before. I feel like she didn't sound like this last time. I mean, she had like a touch of the Southern, but she's like full on yeehaw now.
That should be like a euphemism for something. A touch of the Southern.
No, I can't. So I was gonna say being racist, but that's just rude. That's
true. Yeah.
I don't mean that. There are people from the South I love very much.
Yeah.
They're racist, but I love them.
Yeah, she really did. She did get more. She did get more Southern.
I thought so. Yeah.
Foghorn Leghorn next episode.
Yeah.
I say, Mayor Dwayne, I would love. I would love to win that Miss Twin Peaks.
It probably helps you get through a scene where, like, okay, you're going to say these lines, and then your hand is going to have to be touching that guy. I might put on a silly voice, too.
I've been working on my Milford all week. But yeah, he's got his little chuckle back. I honestly didn't expect to see these two anymore.
Would you say expecting or hoping?
I guess, yeah. I was, you know what? I guess I wasn't that disappointed to see them again. Because I thought it was kind of funny, I guess. Could be worse.
Yeah, I liked it. I was surprised that Milford wasn't immediately on board with the plan, though. He was like, that would be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what she says, but just
no, it wouldn't be wrong. It'd be love.
Change my mind. Okay.
We might get into it later towards the end of the episode, but it's an absolutely ridiculous system they've come up with. Like, one of the judges, his daughter's in the competition. One of the judges is engaged to someone in the competition. Like,
and the third guy's Pete. No offense, Pete.
Well, it's a lost situation. The town's friendships and control is all it's been wrestled away from the other 52,000 people, and it's just our small group.
But Cooper and Annie.
Yes, Cooper enters the diner and puts in an order for him and the lawman, then invites Annie to go on a nature study with him.
Shelley then recites donuts.
Shelley then recites the poem given to her, Donna and Audrey, and Cooper takes the paper copy. Annie serves his order, and he leaves. Nature study also sounds like euphemism.
And when it seemed to be. Yeah, it ended up being just a nice rowboat, or the rowing on the lake, or whatever.
Sure, I mean another euphemism for something else.
What were you hoping it would mean?
I don't know. Birthday suit. meaning.
Oh.
a nature study.
He comes on strong.
Comes on, yeah, as usual.
And I kind of like how Annie isn't necessarily like, she's charmed by him, but not like swooning over him or anything necessarily. She's like, this is interesting. I'll go on a date with this guy. And when he's like, I have a curious sensation in my stomach and my toes. Like he's being weird. And she's like, okay, all right, I'll go get those donuts. Isn't like, oh, really? Me too, or something.
Do you notice the donut brand?
Dunkin' Donuts.
No, it didn't say Dunkin'. It said Donut Donuts.
It did? I thought it said Dunkin'.
I think it's okay. Maybe I'm imagining it, but I really caught my eye, and I was say Dunkin'. No, it said Donut Donuts in the Dunkin' font.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, maybe I just
Your brain just filled it in. Yeah,
cool. That definitely surprised me. I was like, I'm surprised that they could do that. I guess they didn't.
Anything else about the diner?
I don't think so. Later on we see a new waitress. That surprised me. But it's not.
We're gonna need somebody to actually tend to this restaurant. Everyone keeps getting picked up, taken out on dates or whatever, side quests. Cooper has Hawk retrieve the section of the poem given to Donna, then Leo's arrest report. Hawk, I'm going to need you to do all of the sleuthing because I am also busy, like everyone else in this show.
Cooper, do you want to send this into our handwriting analysis lab? No, I'll eyeball it.
Briggs knows the cave symbols.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, let me. Okay, Briggs observes Andy drawing the petroglyph on the conference room blackboard, correcting some lines. Cooper requests the assistance of Briggs with the case at hand, asking for information on Earl's activity with Project Blue Book. Briggs agrees on the grounds that the information will prevent future loss of life and says that he has seen the petroglyph before. Hawk brings Leo's arrest report, matching his handwriting with the poem.
And we get a little bit of Briggs' vision through this. Like, we kind of see like some flashes of what he might have seen. Some we get the flapping owl. We get the cool like black and white silhouette thing. Then there's stars. I think that's supposed to be like Briggs' vision a little bit.
Yeah.
If you were drawing that symbol with the level of accuracy, that level of complicated design, with the level of accuracy Andy was giving it, how would you have responded to the feedback Briggs gave?
I would lose my shit.
I would destroy everything in the room.
I'd be so pissed.
That line goes up. Okay.
You missed a spot.
You're allowed to go up and do it yourself then.
God bless Andy for keeping us cool in this way.
I really like the interaction between Cooper and Briggs, though, too. When Cooper's like, I need your help, and I can't tell you anything about it. And then Briggs is like, will it prevent any future loss of life? Yes.
Most assuredly.
The U.S. government doesn't care at all about that, so it's completely irrelevant, but I was just curious. I'll help you anyway.
Yeah. I think that Coop is back in a big way this episode. He gets his costume back.
He does a lot of costume changes.
But I think that he is finally it's not like his best work on the show, but I think he's finally, I don't know if they nudged him back into the kind of lane where he can shine, but I feel like he was finally like driving the episode again in a way that I think the show has been missing for a while.
Dick, with his nose bandaged, approaches Ben, wishing to see Audrey to discuss his wine tasting event, but is directed to the concierge. Ben then says the business will pay medical expenses for Dick's nose.
There are but scant hours until our wine tasting.
I really enjoyed him, I don't remember exactly what his line was, but he said something about like, oh, I want to be bad again, and then pulls a carrot out of his coat.
Sometimes the urge to do bad is nearly overpowering, and then pulls out a carrot.
After constructing a papier-mâché pawn around Rusty, Earl gives Rusty a beer. Earl gets out a crossbow and commands Leo to give him an arrow, which he uses to kill Rusty.
The boys are one beer deep.
Oh, damn. They're off one beer and they're dressing up as pawns and killing each other, dude. I don't
you guys
see practical jokes, man.
Did you guys ID the beer? I didn't. I didn't think about that until now, but
no.
Presumably something beer. Local. Yeah. The Miss Twin Peaks Judging and Rules Committee, which is Will Hayward, Dwayne Milford, and Pete Martell, are addressed by Ben, who wishes to have the year's speeches be on the subject of conservation of the forests. Lana enters the contest with Shelley, Donna, and Nadine in line. Bobby expresses his worried thoughts about Mike's interest in Nadine. Mike whispers the secret of Nadine's sexual maturity and superhuman strength, which profoundly impresses Bobby.
All right, so we got the red curtains here in the Roadhouse, which are red roomy, right? And Ben is explaining to the committee here. He's pitching this idea. He says that the pageant should not be, or it has been in the past and it shouldn't be this anymore, a swimsuited jiggle festival. Interesting turn of phrase from here. And I do think Ben gets to pitch some heat, or Richard Bamer as Ben gets to pitch some heat throughout this episode. What would your guys' pitch be for beauty pageant theme?
Depends on what business I own. I was imagining, like, what if this one was about how we should buy local cars? And it's just a used car.
It would be about Twin Peaks recap podcasts.
Does this have anything to do with your Twin Peaks recap podcast?
No, this is bigger than this is much bigger than me. I just think it's important that we talk about the kinds of podcasts I might be getting to watching Twin Peaks for the first time around now.
That's a really good point.
I mean, I've got a very serious answer. Probably something to do with 9/11, you know?
Your prompt is 9/11. Go. Take it. It's just kind of like the Met Gala that you gotta get to interpret. It's not necessarily like answering a question, but like we would like your speech to be embrace the 9/11 mentality, 9/11 mindset.
Maybe if there's a way to write it sort of ambiguously, you know, like maybe you work for like an EMS thing, and you write it's gonna be 911, and they assume they're gonna do a speech about 9/11 or 911 EMS stuff, but then, you know, gives you the little edge that you could do a little talking about 9/11 as well.
To hear Bobby's written speech on 9/11.
I've got it all planned out. Oh man, and speaking of Bobby, I don't know why I thought, or I don't know why I was hopeful for like Bobby and Mike to finally get a chance to talk, like the two of them, and like, I don't know, maybe
fix each other.
Yeah, fix each other.
Will was hoping for the show to become Ted Lasso between Mike and Bobby.
I don't even know what you're supposed to, what does that mean?
Isn't that a?
They're going to kiss
Never
or
mind.
something?
Isn't that a Ted Lasso?
That's the gay
thing?
hockey show that you're watching?
No, it's the soccer show. It's the soccer show.
Oh, okay.
Is there a hockey one?
Ted Lasso 2.
Now they're gay and playing hockey.
I was gonna text you at some point this week, Will, but I didn't know how to construct it very well. But I was gonna ask you, how good would Ted Lasso have to be for you to have somehow ended up like forced to watch it, like in some scenario where you're like forced to watch it? How good would it have to be for you to like turn into someone who's like, just watched it, I really liked it. It would have to be so good.
I feel like I have I've dodged so many, like, this is just me. I'm like a bad person or friend or something, right? But like, I've had so many people who are close to me be like, I love Ted Lasso, and I'm just matrix dodging,
Yeah.
like, not gonna check it out, like, ever. And so I don't think I'll ever be checking out Ted Lasso.
No. That's why I was constructing this, like,
Yeah.
you're like accidentally strapped to a chair and someone like flips Ted Lasso on.
And I would never admit it either. Too. Like, and this is a flaw. Like, I'd like to be somebody who could like say, like, oh, I was wrong about something. I'm not that kind of person though.
Mm-hmm.
And so
when it
like,
comes to Ted Lasso, at the very least,
I'm never gonna be on this podcast and be like, I know I had it wrong, you guys. Ted Lasso is actually really good. You'll never hear me say that.
It is
so
more
if I
fun.
ever do say that, you guys know that's like the code.
It is more fun to be dismissive when you can pretend like you don't know what they're talking about, too.
Yeah.
Oh, Ted Lasso. Oh, tell me more.
The gay hockey show.
Oh, it's a show for babies. Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, but I guess about Mike and Bobby, I was hoping they were gonna. I don't know what I was hoping for. I guess some kind of, like, I don't know, just like the truth between bros that was gonna somehow shake things loose and be, we're not actually having sex. It's all a joke or something, or I don't know. But yeah, Mike whispers to Bobby something that makes a very funny reaction. But like,
Yeah.
Bobby goes, "What?" Like, disturbs the entire room.
I wonder if maybe they could have like had a conversation where there's some bit of dialogue that reveals or implies that neither of them quite know what sex is. That would be potentially a relief.
Yeah.
They're like, we almost kissed last night. Or something.
Which I guess honestly, like, I don't mean to. We're not gonna go too far down this road, but like, I can't think of what Mike could have whispered to Bobby. Like, what could the Nadine be? What kind of tricks could she be pulling? With
That
like
could be
super
conveyed
strength
that quickly.
and sexual maturity that would make somebody react like that.
Boobs.
She's got boobs. What? He balls me up like a basketball and tosses me around into the hoop or something. Like, know what you get.
So is Nadine? Is it canon that she's also aware that she's got superhuman strength? Because she's always seemed like she's unaware that what she's doing is like more powerful than most people.
Yeah, I don't think she knows that she's super strong
Or old.
Not old.
Older
Too
than
old. But
too
not
old. Yeah, thank you.
No, I would imagine. No, she's just. doing tricks on it in such a way that is just so impressive. They're so powerful.
360.
Okay. Harry speaks with Catherine, requesting to know Josie's reasons for the things she did, wishing to understand. Catherine tells him her beliefs that Josie never really showed her true self to anyone. She asks for Harry's help with the puzzle box, but he too is unsure how it opens. Pete enters and drops the box, which opens it, but it is found to contain a smaller puzzle box.
I really don't think Harry should seek answers from Catherine, probably about anything. Like, don't come to her for advice or something. You're just going to get yourself in a ruse that way. You're going to get yourself involved in a scheme.
It don't help her. You're just going to get yelled at.
Yeah. But I guess it was worth it to find out that Harry really did see a full person in Josie, didn't he? Because she was Catherine said something like, she probably didn't reveal her real self to you. And he was like, well, she was very beautiful. Like, and that was it. That was all that he could think of about Josie. Like, could you name some things about this woman you loved? Like, she looked really good. And that's kind of the only thing I can come up with.
That's why I'm here talking to you. I don't know anything else about her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I do not listen. I love Pete. I don't want him to be maybe talking about women in the way he is talking about women. But come in, and he's like, some real lovelies who have signed up for the pageant this year. Come on, Pete.
Dale and Annie go on their nature study and talk about their respective troubled pasts. He told her that he could understand her pain, and they share a kiss. Wyndham Earle spies on them, disguised as a fisherman.
Doing nothing.
Yeah. Unnecessary. No one can see you there anyway. I think Heather Graham's doing a good job as Annie. I think that I'm digging. I'm provisionally Cooper is doing the extremely cool first date move of asking about a woman's ex-boyfriends, which is always works. People love that to get straight into it.
Especially when you can tell them, yeah, my last one's dead.
Yeah.
That's my ex's widowed husband over there that killed her.
He's watching.
I'm not complicated here.
He's probably going to target you. Now that I think of it, he's not going to like this.
Oh man, I'm sorry about
One thing
this.
you should know about me.
There's a chance that you get killed now. Ooh, whoops.
Dick hosts a wine tasting event for the Stop Ghostwood campaign. Lucy and Lana help him pour the wine. Andy displays his knowledge of white wines and sparkling wines and also swallows some of the wine when told to spit. Interesting choice for the summary from the Wikipedia man.
Andy displays his awareness that white wines exist more than he has any knowledge.
I'm really glad we get to see this whole wine tasting, and I can see the difficulty in summarizing it because it's not really like there's anything that matters that happens here, but we're just hanging out at this event with some truly good ass characters, and Dick versus Andy at the wine tasting is just fantastic. Dick running the show is amazing. I think he does a fantastic job here. His goofy nose bandage. He's wearing an insane shirt. Lucy's sweater is fantastic too. And we just kind of see Dick be pretentious about wine, and that's just fun.
I'm going to skip slightly ahead. I want to read the summary for when we come back to the wine testing. Lana displays her expertise in wine, and Lucy becomes offended with Dick's behavior and spits some wine on him. Yeah, I gotta say, just again, nobody displays any expertise in wine aside from Dick. But yeah, great. I love when Dick's like, and what are we tasting? And Lucy gives a very safe wood, and Dick
no.
responds, no. Banana? Very good.
Yes. Very good.
Why don't we just skip the wine and get banana split? I think it's pretty good.
Awesome line.
Do either of you know anything about wine? Would you like if
Sounds like Ben sure does.
yeah.
No, not really.
Oh, you're able
It
to
did-
evaluate their expertise. Though you're talking a big game.
I can spot a fake.
I can spot the difference
Person?
between red and white.
Sure.
But
That's about it for me.
Did it seem like Dick actually knew anything about wine either?
I think so.
He got
I think
the
was doing-
pass from you.
He was doing the wine tasting thing the way that I've seen people do it.
He poured
Which is-
himself a significantly larger glass than everybody
Right.
else. I thought
He
that was
dipped
kind
his
of
That's
nose
true.
in it.
And everybody had a ton of wine. Yeah.
And do you really like swish it around your mouth like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And you spit it out so that you don't get drunk, so you could do a bunch more. And then
That
at the
sounds
end, you're supposed
gross.
to drink it all out of the bucket at the end.
The
Yes, you
freshman
are.
has to.
Keep that in mind in case you guys ever go to a wine tasting. They're not going to tell you that, but they'll be really impressed if you do that
Do
at
it.
the end.
Unprompted. You have to do it on. Yeah.
Do you get to bring
At
it with
the
you
end.
if you can't finish it then?
Yeah, take it home. And it's not illegal either. It doesn't count as an open container because it's not a container, it's a bucket.
This is like the horse Gatorade Twitter thing where the guy was taking a one a day.
Like horse electrolytes or whatever
Yeah.
that was. Yeah.
I guess the only similarity was the word bucket, so I'm sorry.
You guys know about pickle Pepsi at home for free? How to make pickle Pepsi at home for free?
No.
All right. I'll send you guys a video later.
Gordon tells a war story to Shelley at the diner. They have pie with Dale and Annie, and he shares a kiss with Shelley before he leaves town, just before Bobby enters, confused with the situation. And they don't say it here, and I don't have it in front of me, so I'm hoping one of you can quote it directly, but one of the best lines, most memorable, well-known lines from Twin Peaks in this scene. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Is this the a miracle and a goddess sent from heaven?
No. You are now witnessing a I can't
Yes.
fake it. Quarter shot.
A 3/4 shot of two adults sharing a moment of mutual tenderness. Yeah, something like that.
I didn't like watching this character do these behaviors.
I kind of liked Gordon telling war stories to Shelley. I thought that was fun. She seems to be a lot more comfortable than she has been so far, so that kind of put me at ease. And I did think it was quite funny for Gordon to be taunting Bobby. Take a picture. It'll last longer. It's gonna happen again. That was funny.
I think I'm just too aware that like he potentially could have like written that. I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
In his own show.
Yeah.
Mark Frost
Sure.
and
But he
Harley
could,
Quinn.
you know, you don't think like he takes notes from him,
I have an idea. Yeah. I mean,
or he could have vetoed this plot line.
yes, this is true. I suppose.
I'm just gonna say it so you can't get mad at us for not saying it correctly on the show. You are witnessing a front 3/4 view of two adults sharing a tender moment.
That's great. Great line.
Great line.
And this is where we see that new blonde waitress. We see her from the back, and I assumed it was Norma. Then we see her face. It's not Norma. Maybe it was like an accident for like we have a Norma stand-in where we don't actually need to get Peggy Lipton on set. And then like
Spy.
Spy. Yeah, could be.
A hitman.
It's Wyndham Earl.
Cooper has a drink by the Great Northern's fireplace. Jack joins him and they talk about their respective romances. Jack is brought a telegram that makes him decide to check out of the hotel.
This kind of like reminded me, do you ever lose your social senses and like, I've never actually done this, but like been tempted to like, I don't know, it would happen at school the first couple of days, like, of the year where teacher would get a call, would take it and then like hang up. And I had like the impulse to be like, who was that? That like, I was almost surprised that Cooper didn't ask him like, was in the telegram where you going and why you're so like just entitled to like to know what's going on.
I would absolutely ask.
Yeah, I was surprised you didn't.
Sheets aren't clean.
The telegram says that.
He had a secret signal with the person at the desk to like bring him a telegram, or he made a secret symbol when he really needs to go to the bathroom. And so it's his way of excusing himself. Cooper's drinking.
Telegram from Bobby that says, Nadine has boobs.
I need to go.
Get over here.
I need to go now. Check me out of my room. I won't be staying there tonight. Cooper is drinking milk by the fire, it seems.
God, I didn't notice that.
Am I crazy, or was there real chemistry between Coop and Wheeler there?
Romantic?
I mean, not romantic. It was they were.
Huh?
It was working a lot better than Billy Zane and Audrey. That's for sure. But
I was just picking up on normal Cooper, like. Rah, rah, rah,
I think they kind of fell into a rhythm that was like familiar, and I guess like the crackling fire and like the drinks with the fireplace. Yeah, and they're talking about love, and there was like a sexy sax in the background too. That is just making me think like these guys. I think this would work between these two.
I think that might be you. I don't know.
Is there
next time you get
there Coop Wheeler / Fic out there?
I'm sure it's
probably yes. That's true. Next time you are visited by the FBI, you should try that out. You know, you got your little guy sitting there asking you questions.
Grab a glass.
The crackling fire, the wine. Is there something going on between us right now?
I'm kind of feeling. I have like
Sir,
the most
I need you
fucked
to look
up
at these
glued on
tweets.
hairline. It's kind of
Sir,
nice.
are these your tweets? Yeah.
The thing about love, sir, is that it can just kind of come up anywhere between any two people.
At the Haywards, Donna asks her mother about her association with Ben Horn, which she says is because of charities. Donna's parents try to drop the subject.
It's such a funny summary.
great
I mean, it
scene.
is basically what it is, but it's very funny to just be like, because of charities.
It's charities.
Something about charities.
I found this bit to be quite realistic, of like Donna being petulant and saying like, I can't even remember any of the lines she's saying, but she's like, yeah, I'm just going to go do my homework. You know, kind of just like, but pissed off in a way that is, she's not like accusing anybody of anything, but it definitely feels like it.
I think she says she's going to travel abroad.
Yes, that's what it was.
I'm going to go study for college or something. Yeah, so I can study abroad.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
And they don't say anything, which is odd.
Don't you think roses are a little romantic?
Just a reminder that, she's like a high schooler, you know, like it's still just caught between this, caught between worlds.
At the park's gazebo, a wooden box is found, apparently from Wyndham Earl. It is believed to be a bomb, but when the box is pulled open, the pawn containing Rusky Tomasky is revealed.
I really enjoyed the line, "We don't have a bomb squad, but Andy brought his metal detector, and we know that it's not metal and it's not ticking." Like, okay. Sounds like you do have a bomb squad, because that was pretty in-depth.
That's good to know. Cooper opening the box in such a funny way. That could have gone really wrong, I think.
How big would you say that box was?
Paper mache pawn sized.
Yeah, like 8 feet tall, maybe. Is that
It's like, I mean, I guess I don't really have a good picture in my mind, but I feel like that's nuclear bomb sized, or not nuclear, like atomic bomb sized, let's say. I think nuclear could probably, lots of shapes. That seems like you might want to call that one in.
Judging
Escalate.
based on the season finale of Pluribus,
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Same size box there.
Yeah, I think maybe if you don't have the right tools, you escalate this up the chain. You know, you call someone.
Nah, just
You
take
know,
a shot at it. Not to get too in the weeds on it, but like you've already tied a rope to the handle, just pull the rope, like from a distance.
This is the behavior of someone who's playing a video game who can reload a save and it doesn't want to solve the puzzle. I'll try shooting it to confirm there's a bomb in there.
And they say like the next time it could be somebody you know, or like that's like what Wyndham Earl suggests could happen, right? And I mean, I feel like someone could know that guy. Like he's presumably.
I do feel like that's been the threat the whole fucking time too. Like, I'm gonna kill someone.
I'm gonna do it next time.
We know, dude. That's your whole thing.
And I like chess. Chess is a big part of this. I need you to acknowledge that.
It's all part of my evil plan to like chess.
Interesting shout out here that Leo initially refuses to help him kill
You had to bring the arrow over. No.
Zap.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if that'll come up.
All right, that's the episode. Will, do we have
Superlatives.
things, superlatives?
I
Is the
guess.
word?
The outfit or wool. I don't. Lucy had a nice sweater at the wine tasting.
Lana.
Oh, the
classic
blue
outfit.
dress.
No, the one that she's wearing at the diner.
What's she wearing at the diner?
Like a felt dress. It's black and orange and red or something.
Ooh, like a Black Widow spider.
Ooh, yes.
Damn. Okay. Zoe pointed out Annie has a good cardigan. So shout out to Annie. But yeah, nothing was blowing me away.
Yep.
Have we ever talked about, I know it's been in like probably most episodes, but Harry's like jacket he'll wear, like the kind of like the deep purpley. It's very
That's a
cool.
good one.
I was looking at that.
It's a nice jacket. Seems kind of scratchy, but
Oh, it looks so uncomfortable.
who is your guys' star of the episode? Who do we think is doing a good job?
That's a tough one. I enjoyed watching the episode, but I don't know if anybody stuck out that much to me. We've got the cat. We've had the whole cast for a long time now, and a lot of people have kind of had their spotlight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say Ben did a good job.
He hits quite a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Dick actually, because I did like the wine tasting part.
That was really good. Yeah, I wrote down Richard Beymer as Ben again. Like, yeah, he gets to do some cool stuff. I wrote down Dick, Ian Buchanan, and I also mentioned Kyle MacLachlan earlier for kind of like getting his groove back a bit. But yeah, there's not anybody that's really like rising above, and even Jack Nance, who gets like a lot more screen time than usual. Like, it's still fun to see him, but like I think I'll miss hanging out with these characters, but I am ready for the end of the season, I think. I'm going to give this episode a 3. It's better than last week.
Yeah, it's a 3.
I'll say 3. And I'm going to try to bring some Greg Turkington level analysis going forward on the show. This episode was 46 minutes and 59 seconds. Got a runtime in there.
It felt every bit of those 46 minutes and 59 seconds. Folks, thanks for listening to the show. This is going to be it for the podcast. We're going to head over to Patreon and do our much anticipated best of show. This is something that I'm very excited to do with you two gentlemen. So you can find that over at patreon.com/Dr. Skeleton. We'll be talking about our favorites and least favorites from 2025. Next week on the main feed, we'll be watching season 2, episode 20, aka episode 27. We are getting super close. I think we've just got 3 more episodes of season 2. So we'll see you then. Goodbye. This is a brand new Extra Good podcast. Learn more at brandnewextragood.com.